Hey, what's up, you guys? I just got finished watching a video about black women. Hold on, black women supporting gay men, and I think the YouTuber's channel is called College Kid. It's something like that, but I'll probably leave it in the description. It's a great video. He has a good YouTube channel, you know, and very good information, you know, pertaining to you know, the Illuminati's agenda and all that, you know, and the entertainment world. So I'll leave it in the description so you guys can check his channel out, you know. But I had left a comment, you know, as to answer to his question, you know. He explained it pretty well, you know. He has, you know, but it was just for his viewers, you know, to leave comments. But I left a comment, you know, about it's not just, you know, black women supporting gay men, you know. It's deeper than that, you know. We're talking about hybrids, reptilian hybrids, and how by nature they're bisexual. And this may sound far-fetched to a lot of people, you know, but I've seen these things in public, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe a handful of times, man. I mean, I'm telling you, like me, you know, once I open my third eye, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I really want to see something, you know, and I can see it, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, I will attract it to me, you know. Like, I was working for a warehouse back in 2015 when I first learned about the reptilian hybrids, and I actually learned about them from a brother on YouTube. He was a TI, and he was talking about the reptilian hybrids in his family, you know, and throughout the general population. And I had never thought about that, you know. I always knew it was something like off with the people around me. They were demonic. But when he made that video, I mean, his whole channel was based on that, you know, the reptilian hybrids throughout, you know, in his family and the general population, you know. So that prompted me, you know, to do my own extensive research into the reptilian hybrids. And what I found was, the interesting thing that happened was, I learned about narcissism and reptilian hybrids around the same time. And what I found was, what I actually did was, I Googled narcissistic traits, and I looked at the list of the narcissistic traits. And then right after that, I Googled reptilian traits, and their traits, the narcissist and the reptilian hybrid traits, matched up almost identically, right? And that, you know, that brought so much clarity to what I was experiencing, you know, with these people day in and day out, you know, and with my family members, you know, and ex-girlfriends, and my so-called friends, my associates, my co-workers. You know, they were all narcissistic and sociopaths. But not only that, you know, we're talking about, when you're talking about vampires, you know, like Hollywood depicts them or whatever, you know, they're always bloodsuckers. And I believe, you know, that they do drink blood or whatever, but we're talking about energy vampires as well, you know, because we're dealing with energy, we're dealing with vibration, we're dealing with frequencies. And that's why I knew that, you know, I was dealing with reptilian hybrids. I had to be. When I looked at the reptilian traits, you know, and I found out that they were reptilian hybrids, then I was able to understand why when I was around these narcissists, I felt drained, you know, and they were always start up some type of conflict or have some type of drama. You know, they were always negative and always trying to provoke me, you know, and I always felt drained. Like even if they weren't being negative, just being around their energy, I always felt drained, you know. And once I found out, you know, about the reptilian hybrids, that just connected more dots, you know. That put everything into perspective. And this may be hard for a lot of people to grasp, you know. And I can't be the one to force feed you, you know. I can't be the one to ram this into your head, you know. You're going to come to your own conclusions, and you're going to wake up to it in your own time, you know, if you're supposed to. So, I mean, I'm talking about, like, I worked at a all-you-can-eat buffet back in 2002 or 2003, and I remember I was a meat carver, and I remember I was carving some meat, and this is before my game stalking started, you know, but this is like right around the time it started, you know. But I remember I was carving some meat, and I ended up looking to the left of me at a black family sitting down, getting ready, you know, to eat. And I seen this black guy. He was bald, and when I looked over at him, he had no face. Like, literally, like, he had no features on his face. And I just, like, you know, I rub my eyes, you know, and I blink, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and I look back at him, and I can't remember if I seen his features or whatnot, but I just remember, you know, it startled me, you know, and I just felt like I was tripping, you know. But I remember, like, I say maybe a few weeks after that, me, my family, and a few of my co-workers, you know, after work, we went to eat at that buffet, and I remember seeing a black guy sitting at his own table, and he was eating, and his eyes were like protruding out of his face, you know, like, I'm talking about like maybe an inch, you know, like, and they were moving back and forth rapidly. It looked like a frog, you know what I'm saying, like some type of frog or lizard. It was the weirdest thing I ever seen, you know, one of the weirdest things, like. And I remember thinking to myself, like, I can't remember if I tapped somebody, you know, that I was with, if I got their attention and pointed him out, but I just remember, like, nobody else noticed it but me, you know. And I was just thinking, like, what's wrong with this dude, you know? And I've seen, like, different, you know, I've seen different characteristics of what I know now to be reptilian hybrids. I've seen different, you know, manifestations. It was even and it's funny because I won't say, because it's, for me, it's always been black people that I've seen. I'm not saying it's not white. In person, I can't recall seeing any white people. You know, I've seen them on YouTube, you know, I've seen them on YouTube plenty of times, but I haven't seen them in person, you know. So, but I seen another black lady. She was a clerk at this place or whatever, and I'm talking about, her eyes were so huge, they were like popping out of her head, man, like literally. And nobody, like, it was weird. It's like nobody noticed it, you know what I'm saying? It's like it was abnormal, you know. And it's not that you judge people for the way they look, but I'm saying, like, it was so obvious that something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's not like just some type of deformity. Something ain't right, you know? But that's just, you know, a couple experiences that I've had. But there was, if you get on the internet, you know, and you Google people's own personal experiences with reptilians, you'll find some, you know, in-depth stories, you know, that people have had encounters with these hybrids, man. Like, and that's the thing. That's the secret society that we're dealing with. Everybody's talking about this, the Freemason secret society, you know, within the lodges and Bohemian Grove, you know, within the governments and all that. Nah, we're talking about within the general population. You know, that's one of the biggest secrets. That's the true secret society. It's within the actual general population. All right. Because you have to ask yourself, when you're dealing with a narcissist, sociopaths, they're void of any empathy, any guilt. They have no remorse, you know, and that's more than just a person that, you know, was traumatized, you know, in their childhood or whatever, or throughout their life, and they're just kind of void, you know, and they just don't know how to express their emotions. It's deeper than that, you know, because they pick and choose their victims. Like my ex-wife, her whole family, you know, are demonic. I even have a video, you know, on my channel, you know, exposing them. My ex-wife, her sister, and her best friend, you know, and there was another guy over there that they brought over there, you know, and how they're all, you know, they don't do it amongst each other, you know. They have drama or whatnot amongst each other because that's their essence, you know, that's the frequency they're on. They're demonic. But I'm saying, like, they don't try to victimize one another, you know. But they pick and choose, these narcissists pick and choose certain individuals to energy vamp and try to destroy their lives, and particularly empaths, you know. And I'm an empath, and we're talking about star seeds, you know. I'm a star seed, you know, whatever you want to, star seed, you know, that's just a title. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, I'm here for a purpose, you know. I came here to Mother Earth. All right, so and they target us because we are a direct threat. You know, they're trying to terraform this earth, you know, so to be more suitable, you know, for them to you know, to sustain them, you know, and they're trying to keep the frequency as low as possible. And individuals like myself have a higher energetic signature within me, you know, and that's why they try to suppress me and a lot of you out here, you know, that are going through this. You know, they're trying to keep your vibration low because they can't function in high vibrational environments around high vibrational people. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is, though. You know, that's my own personal opinion, you know, through my own extensive research pertaining to, you know, reptilian hybrids, you know, and narcissism. It's interchangeable, you know, it's one and the same. They're the same entities, you know. And I'll probably share some more experiences, you know, that I've had, you know, phenomenon with dealing with these, you know, even with my ex-wife, you know, and even with, you know, another ex-girlfriend of mine, you know, that certain phenomenon that I've seen, like I've witnessed, you know, with my own two eyes, you know. So we just keep going further and further down the rabbit hole, man. And, you know, we're supposed to. It's nothing to fear, you know. It's nothing to fear. Would it say we're not in Kansas anymore? You know, this is a reality check, man. You know, so you guys just leave your comments. You know, if you have your own personal experiences with dealing with these entities, you know, leave your comments. You know, feel free. You know, you can even leave me your email. You know, we can converse that way. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, but just tell me what you guys think, you know, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, one love, peace.